Right, so I am back from seeing Predator Badlands, and I'm gonna say something which I didn't expect to say. I thought this film was bloody brilliant. Now, this is a 12A Predator movie, which meant I actually took two of my kids to see it. I took my two of my boys to see it, a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old, and they loved it as well. They thought this film was brilliant. I thought it was a brilliant film as well. And again, I wasn't expecting it. I thought this was going to be, you think, oh my God, a 12A Predator movie. That's not good. I think it's like PG-13 in America. And I'm like, I'm used to Predator being 18 rated Schwarzenegger, that's my Predator, Danny Glover and all that. That's the Predators I know, not this Predator. And I fully expect to go in this film and just not like it. I mean, I've seen the Predator design. He's got the sort of slick back ponytail sort of thing with the dreadlocks in. He looks like a Predator, like a young Predator as well. And I thought, oh, this is going to be silly. But do you know what? There are silly moments in it, but it is a bloody good film. It's essentially a movie about a predator going on a hunt for this like unkillable monster that he's trying to hunt and kill to prove himself to his clan. And he meets a Weyland Yutani synthetic android that's been like cut in half. She's like half broken. And the film is essentially about their relationship. And it's a great relationship. They do such a good job of forming a bond and a friendship. And this is a predator and a robot, an android. And you don't expect it to work, but it really works well. And the predator is the hero of this movie, where before you've got the predator as a villain. The predator is normally not the villain, the thing trying to hunt someone. He's after Dutch, he's after Danny Glover, he's after whoever he's after, is usually the villain. In this one, you literally see him from start to finish, the predator as the hero of the movie. And I didn't expect that either. And I was sitting there watching, thinking, hang on, he's the whole way through the film. Like, I thought the robot might be the hero and the predator's just kind of an extra character. But no, he's the hero. And they do a good job of like, they translate what the predator's saying. So you can actually hear the conversations, you can read, you have to read it in subtitles. You have to read the conversations. Now, my son was with me, he's 9, and he can read, but he's like, at the speed it was going, it was a bit hard for him to keep up. And I said to him afterwards, like, did you understand? He said, well, it was hard for him. He said, really hard for him to read, but he got what was happening. So he didn't need to essentially read it, but he understood what was being done. And I thought it was great. So, yeah, it's just a fantastic little movie, which I didn't expect. Great special effects, great battle scenes, and like whoever designed the world, it's like a deadly planet where pretty much everything on this planet is out to get you, like eat you. It's basically a predatory planet. And like even the plants are like alive and trying to eat you. And they've different monsters and creatures. And they've created an entire ecosystem that kind of works for what it is. But my God, some of the creature designs in this, is it like things like there's like the big bad sort of thing that is the big bad is this giant, massive, four-legged creature that can't be killed, but he's got like he's all teeth and claws and just fur. It's a scary-looking beast, and that's a good thing. But then you've got things like a plant. It's like a cactus that, when you get close to it, it kind of shoots out the needles, but the needles have got a venom in it that paralyzes you. And they work ecosystems because while you've got this field of these cactus projectile firing cactuses, you've got a pterodactyl type thing flying around that uses these plants to paralyze its prey. So it will see like a creature going into the field, it will drop stones on the plant, so it fires the needles out, it gets the creature to knock it out so it can kill it, go down and eat it. And this happens in nature as well. So whoever is behind this knows wildlife and how ecosystems work and how animals will sort of work together or work with plants to get what they want. Oh, it was great. I love that stuff. That was brilliant. Well done to them for that. So essentially the story is this. Now we're going to get into spoilers now. So if you haven't seen the film, please do not continue. Or unless you don't care, then continue. But if you not, come back later when you've watched it. And if we have watched the film, then just talk a little bit about the film. So I'll try and make it quick so that basically we've got this young predator who's getting ready to go on this hunt to earn his cloaking device that they predators have, it makes them go invisible. And he's kind of fighting, I don't know if they were sparring or fighting, but with his brother, who's a bigger predator than him. And we find out that the younger predator, our sort of hero predator, is actually the runt of the litter. He's a small predator. And the dad turns up as like, because our young predators, he's kind of picking what he could choose. And because he's the runt of the litter, he says to his brother, I want to fight the ultimate prey. And it's this monster, this kayak, I think they call it, monster from this deadly world that's unkillable. They've said it's unkillable. You can't kill this thing. So he's like, I want to get that. And the brother's like, no, because that's a silly idea. Or he's done Predator talk, so he's still reading subtitles. So it's like, but he's like, no, it's a silly idea because it'll kill you, you'll go and die. And he's like, well, that's how I will go out then, because it's the only way I can prove to the clan that I'm good enough, being smaller. Dad turns up, and Dad is a piece of, he's an absolute piece of crap, this dad. He turns up and he basically says, he's the runt of the litter, you're the older brother, kill him, because he's worthless. And they literally ties the young one down, and the older brother's supposed to just kill his younger brother. But he turns against that, smashes the device, shoots his brother off into his spaceship, sets the spaceship to fly off so his brother can be safe, and then he fights the dad, because the dad's obviously not happy, he's gone against his orders, and the dad kills him in front of the younger brother. So our hero predator has got that loss of missing, his brother's just been murdered in front of him by his father. Proper Shakespearean this, isn't it? And then he gets jetted off this planet. So he's got to come to terms with the fact his brother's been killed. His father hates him. But the only way to prove himself to the clan that is in their law is to kill this unkillable creature and take the head back to the dad. And it's just like, whoa, that poor son of a gun. And why? So when he crash lands on the planet, he's then looking for the creature. And he comes across this synthetic android who's played by the girl that was in Super 8. She's also in a film called We Built a Zoo as well. She's quite good in that as well. But she's been in quite a few other films. But I remember from Super 8 especially. And she's like a young blonde girl. And she's hilarious in this movie. She's this android. She's a bit damaged because she's been destroyed by this big creature. It's ran through their camp and destroyed them. And she's been damaged up as well. So she's, I think she's malfunctioning a bit, but she's funny. She continuously just continues talking. It's kind of like me really. She just continuously talks non-stop. And she's funny with it as well. She basically says to Predator, like, I can help you find this creature if you help me go find my legs. Basically, because her legs have been chopped off by this creature. And she's been taken away from the area that happened. So she needs to get back there to get her legs back on to fix herself. And she said, and she's also trying to find her sister, because she's got like a twin android sister. And what they've done, they've created these synthetic androids to go to this planet. But the planet is so lethal they can't send humans. So they've sent synthetic androids, but they've given them the ability to feel and have emotion. So she cares about her sister. So her sister, during the fight with this big monster thing, has disappeared. So it's after her. But little known to her, we meet the sister who's been repaired by the Weyland-Yutani company and sent back down to help hunt and capture the monster, this evil beast. So we then get a bit of a sad moment. So we get a few moments where we get they meet a little creature on the way, it's a little furry creature, and I thought that's a plushie straight away. It's a little creature, big doe eyes. It kind of helps them out in a few situations. They help it out. It becomes like the little pet thing that accompanies them part way on their journey, and the predator sort of leaves it behind because he doesn't want anything to do with it anymore and bugs off and leaves it. But yeah, he takes the girl with him. And they go on this like adventure, almost like a road trip almost across this deadly planet, encountering different creatures on the way, until we find out that, like, when they finally get to the place where the girl's legs are, that she's kind of been tricking the predator. She's not really trying to get him to hunt the creature. They're hunting it themselves for the Weyland-Yutani company, who want to keep this creature as a biological weapon, the same way they wanted the xenomorphs in the Alien films. So we know we get an Aliens versus Predator later. That we just know that's happening. There's no chance they're not going to do that when they're already setting this world up. So she obviously wants this creature as well, and she says to him, I'm sorry, you're going to have to run now because the rest of my crew are coming, along with the sister. And the Predator's like, oh no, screw you, I've come here to hunt this thing. I need to hunt and kill this thing. Like, you've now like betrayed me. You can shut up and go away. I'm going to go out and find this thing. So he goes out and he sets a big fire off, and the creature sure enough turns up. There's a big fight between him and the creature, and you find out why this creature is unkillable, because literally this thing cannot die. No matter what you do to it, it heals instantly. It's kind of like Wolverine and Deadpool, that sort of thing, where you can cut their arm off and it will just grow back. But with him, it's instantaneous grow back. It's not a long process. He gets like a limb cut off and you just literally see the bones and everything just grow back straight away. He gets his head cut off at one point. The head falls to the floor and the sort of tendons and stuff come out and grab the head and pull it back on. It's mental, this thing. So the Predator's obviously like, oh my God, he's trying to fight this thing. He's trying to trap it. And then the Utani company turn up and they've actually been to the Predator's ship and found some tools they can use to trap it. And they do. They trap this creature. And it's quite like bad and sad and stuff. So it's like thing. And then obviously then they trap the Predator as well because they want to keep him as well. And then we get a moment where we're on the spaceship and we've got the two sister androids talking. The one that's cut in half in that. She's like, we should just leave the Predator behind because she kind of likes him because they've bonded on this little journey they've had. And the other one's like, no, we're taking it, we're using it, we're going to test it and all this stuff with it. And you can see the other android's feeling bad because this is something she's bonded with and she doesn't want this to happen to this creature. She knows what they're going to do to it. So she helps him escape and there's a big escape bit, but she gets trapped as well and the Predator sort of gets away. And then the Predator's kind of like, well, she helped me. I want to help her. I still want to hunt this creature down. I'm going to go after him. And he does like an Arnie moment. So if you've watched the first Predator, when Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of like finds out the Predator's only hunting because he can see the weapons and all that, and he works out nature's kind of his friend, he starts making nature weapons. So he uses the world around him to make weapons. So he gets like spears and makes a bow and arrow and stuff like that. He goes proper back to nature in the original Predator film. I think I said Terminator. I'm sorry if I said that. So in the original Predator film, he does that. He sort of goes to nature and gets stuff from nature and covers himself in mud. The Predator does the same thing with this world, but he goes around finding the creatures that he dealt with along the way and uses them as weapons. So there's like this weird little creature, it's got a worm thing that spits out like little bone dart things. He uses that and befriends that and makes it his pet and wraps it around his neck and it becomes like his shoulder cannon. He then gets some like grass that sort of like, we find it's like super sharp grass from earlier. He uses that as like knives and weapons and stuff. And he then gets like the pumpkin thing that fires out stuff and he uses that as a weapon as well. So it's very much like the original Predator where he's actually using the world around him and creating his own weaponry. And I thought that was a great nod back to the original. So then he goes and then he finds that little furry creature I talked about earlier that he works out is a baby version of the giant thing he's been hunting. He's actually the son of the giant thing he's been hunting. He's like, oh my God, he works this out. So he takes it along with him. And the two of them, this little furry creature and a Predator, become this like awesome team of like badasses where they'll send stuff out. They send the robot's legs out to try and find their robot friend because they find her lower half. And they use the lower half to find the upper half. And you just see her legs just walking along through a lot of the scenes. And they basically attack this military base, just the two of them with this little robot leg thing. So the furry little creature and the Predator attack the military base and they stealthily take everyone out on the military base. End up freeing the friend, freeing the big giant monster, and then we get an amazing fight scene. Do you remember in Aliens, the ecto suit thing, which she used to pick stuff up, she fights the alien queen with? There's a bigger one of those. And the bad android woman gets in the bigger one. This is where the child in me comes out. It's what my kids like so much. The child in me then comes out. I just want to see big things fighting. So this big giant like moving crane thing, and a bad android is in it. The sister, the sort of evil sister's in it, and she's like fighting the Predator and stuff. And a good twin sister opens up the big giant monster and we get a big giant monster fighting this thing in the crane. Oh, it's such a good fight scene. It is so good. It's like something from the Power Rangers or something, like the mechs fighting and that. Oh my God. But we sort of get to the end of the film. So they save the day, they save the android and they reunite the mum and the baby and you think everything's going to be okay. But because the big monster ate the female android, she was still inside the system and she ends up killing the mum one by breaking out from inside, freezing and smashing it up from inside, comes out, and then the Predator, then kills her and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, obviously you've seen it, hopefully, so you understand where I'm going. And then they go back to the Predator's homeworld and he confronts his father and he just gives him the android's head and says, there you go, I've done that. And the dad's like, well, that's just pathetic. Like, you're supposed to have killed the big giant thing. And then he's like, you know, he sort of attacks his son, but the son fights him off so well and ends up getting the better of him. And then we see the little furry creature has grown in the time it's taken to get from the deadly planet back to the home world. And this thing's got quite big now. So not as big as the mum was, but he's got bigger and he sort of helps vanquish the dad. And you think everything's going to be okay. And suddenly all the predators start to sort of like come out from everywhere and they surround them. And then they turn and there's a spaceship coming towards them. And the android's like, oh, who's that? And the predator's like, that's my mum. And it's like, oh, Jesus. So, you know, wherever this predator's mum is, all those predators reacted when that ship turned up. So this is, I don't know if we've ever seen a female predator in the movies. I'm guessing that they're all male. What if the female's like Alien Queen and like huge and colossal? I don't know. But I was like, I want to see the next movie now. I want to know what was in that ship. What scared all the predators to like get them all like ready to fight sort of thing as soon as that ship appeared. But also we've got like a little team now because the predators like, I have my own clan. Like I don't want to be part of this clan. I've got my own clan, and it's him, the android, and this big giant woolly creature thing. And it's like it's almost Guardians of the Galaxy-ish with this whole like ragtag group that have come together. But it was a fantastic film and a great little ending to the movie as well. And I was like, I like this. I really like this. And I want more of this. And it was just I thought, I can see them going off all kinds of tangents, like little adventures, this little group, this predator and all that, as like a little comedy part to this universe of the sort of alien and predator universe, this little comedy bit, little Guardians of the Galaxy amongst the Marvel, you know, that sort of thing. It's just so much fun. And this film was fun. I liked what they did with it. They kept it, they didn't go, oh, we know what Predator's going to copy that. We know Aliens are going to copy that. We're going to make something unique and different in the middle that kids can go and watch. And that's a good thing. I actually went and saw this with my kids, which I didn't think I'd ever take my kids to see a Predator movie and it'd be a good Predator movie. I know Aliens versus Predator was like, I think it was a PG or a 12 or something when it came out. It didn't have a high rating at all. And it wasn't that much of a great film. It was one of those films where everyone wanted it to be the greatest thing ever. We read the comics of Alien versus Predator. We knew the stories. We knew it was going to be good. And then they gave us a very watered down, not very good version of that. With what they're doing with this, I can see us getting a good version of it. I know they're trying to lower the age rating of these films. I think they're trying to obviously draw kids in because, as I said, this film was a great action film and my kids enjoyed it. It was very much like giant monsters fighting crazy creatures. It's what kids want in films. So I got why they did that. And it was a great film. I guess it's going to end up on Disney Plus quite soon because I know Disney own the rights to this stuff, so it'll probably be back on their streaming soon. But if you haven't seen it, I recommend you go and watch it because I haven't delved deep into the story. I've given you sort of a rough what happens in the story, but there are some amazing scenes in this. Great scene. This planet they land on is Australia, where everything's out to kill you. It's obviously Australia's not that bad, but it's like literally everything on this planet is predatory. The plants, the bugs, everything is nasty, and it's all great character designs, really good. Like with the Alien Earth TV show, whether you like that show or didn't, I liked that show until the end of it, and I was like, oh. But like the character design, the other aliens were brilliant. And I can see where they've got them from. I think that ship went to this planet and found all those creatures because that's what everything on this planet is like. Everything on this planet is designed to kill. And it was just a brilliant like film. So I miss films like this, crazy adventure films that it built a world, but at the same time it can be contained. It was just a decent film, but I do want to know what the mum predator looks like. Now I'm really obsessed with what is a mum predator because again we've never seen them. I think in the comics, I think they were just like bigger version. I think they were bigger in the comics. I can't remember, but I want to see some colossal mother predator. And I was really hoping for the line one ugly mother, but they didn't do it. I'm surprised they didn't. But I don't know. I am looking forward to this. I can't wait. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it? What was your favourite character? What was your favourite creature? My favourite creature has to be the I think it was the plant that just fired out these like projectiles. I thought that was fantastic. I loved it. And the way it reminded me a little bit of a cactus meets a, what do they call it? Oh, the Venus flytrap. It's not, it's like sticky stuff. You get them in England, they're kind of like sundew. It wasn't made of sundew. And a Venus fly and a cactus mixed together. It was a horrible looking thing. But that was my favourite character, my favourite creature in this creature design. The Predator, which I thought I was going to hate, because I remember seeing the trailer and thinking, oh, it looks ridiculous. It worked. It really worked well. And the technology he had worked as well. Definitely a great film. Let me know what you thought, as I said, in the comments. And I do have a movie review, so if you like this stuff, subscribe and have a look for more stuff when I bring it out. And enjoy the rest of your day. Looking forward to more Predator stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to the Aliens vs Predator. I know it's definitely coming. Aliens vs Predator is coming. Let's hope this time they do it right. See you later, guys. Bye.